Yeah, right, guys, it's Matt here from Masterats. I hope you're all doing awesome. It's Tuesday today, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm telling you the days of the week. It is Tuesday. Oh god. What I mean by that is my video should have been out yesterday and it wasn't. And there's a good reason for that. And I did post a little bulletin. I don't know if you read it. There's a good reason for that, and I will get into that in the video. Got quite a few topics to cover today, just because it's a fairly long video. And the most important part of the video is the fact that it's a MOAB. Yes, guys, I got you another MOAB. I'm a liar. I didn't get it again. Oh my god. My friend Danny got it. He's a part of my clan, TCG. Woo. And he got his first ever MOAB, and I was in the game as well, so I was kind of like, yeah, I saw it happen. It kind of, meant more because I was in the game with him. First ever MOAB, and to be honest, he dies fairly frequently at the beginning of the game. He dies quite cheaply, but he sort of picks up, and I think that's when he realises he's on for a MOAB. Like, I think this is the last death he gets. I think he realises, so do you know what? I think he's about 10 kills in. I think he realises that he's going to get a MOAB, or he's on track for a MOAB, and he starts playing a little bit more tactically, a bit more defensively. And it's a really good MOAB. So yeah, keep with it, guys. It's 10 minutes, and it is on demolition. It takes them a while just because the kills don't stack. The kills sort of like they are shared out between between the time frames of the game, because they don't run to him, and then they run to him, and they don't run to him. So it's a bit of cat and mouse sort of thing. You're waiting, and so yeah, hope you enjoy that, guys. I will get a MOAB one day, and I will post it, and I will be my own, and I'll be like, yeah, this is Matt Stats got a MOAB. Maybe one day, hopefully. Guys, do you know what? I really want one. I've never got one. I've never ever got a MOAB. I never got a nuke on Modern Warfare 2. I could have probably got a MOAB on Black Ops. That's how good. I'm a Black Ops player. Modern Warfare, I don't know. I do alright. I just never seem to do awesome. Like MOAB streaks. I don't streak well. So yeah. Ah well. Yes, so I don't know what I was doing. I was just like pause and reminisce a little bit. Right, the reason I didn't upload yesterday, and it is a valid reason, but I know you'll all be like, "Oh my god, Matt didn't upload." There is a reason for this, and I'm hoping you're going to accept my reasoning. The reason was I was at a football tournament. Now, if you're not interested in football, don't switch off the video. Just like watch the gameplay and tune my voice out for like 2 minutes, because I'm going to be talking football for a little bit. We entered a five-a-side tournament, and it wasn't my actual team that I was joining. That I put forward for the tournament. It was a team that I joined. My friend asked me, said, "Do you want to play in this?" I was like, "Yeah, go on, why not?" Because there's going to be some. Apparently, there was pros, ex-professionals going as professionals, and there was actually professional footballers. Rio Ferdinand was supposed to turn up. He didn't, which is such a letdown. Well, he did turn up. He turned up for 10 minutes and then went home, which was such a letdown. So he didn't get to see him. But there were other players. There was ex-Barnsley professionals, and then people from Spurs and stuff. It was a really good day. And I will talk to you about the tournament now. We play six-a-side generally, and the tournament was a five-a-side, and there was completely different rules, none of which we knew. They were completely all different rules to what we were playing. And within the first game, the first 10 seconds of the match, we gave a penalty away because we went in our area, and we shouldn't have gone in our area. We sort of just wandered in, and it was like, "Oh, penalty!" I was like, "What? No, why?" And the mid-defender looked at me, and it was the mid-defender that gave it away, and I looked at him and went, "Well, it's not your fault, James. You don't know, but." Oh god, we gave off penalty away, they scored, and we lost every game, which was unfortunate. If we'd have kept the same squad for the full duration of the games, because it was 10 minute long games, that was it. If we'd have kept the same 5 people for the 10 minutes for the full game, we'd have probably won each game. But because we had subs, we had 3 subs, which you had to have. They were compulsory subs. You had to, well, you didn't have to swap, but we did swap, and it threw the rhythm of the game out, and we couldn't get into the game. So we lost every game. We lost 2-1. 2-1 again, 3-2, 4-1. Now the 4-1 we were drawing 1 apiece, and we were playing Notts County. It was Notts County football team. I think they were reserves that were turned up. It was ridiculous. We did so well against them as well. They were panicking at one point because we were 1 apiece. We pulled it back to 1 apiece, and they're like, we had a brilliant penalty save. It was a really good day, and even though we didn't win, it was such a fun day. There will be a video of the actual final that's going to be on my friend Simon's channel, so if you want to check that out, I'll put the description up when it's up. Probably one of the videos when it's up, sort of thing, but one of the videos will have the description, so if you're interested in that, you do want to check it out. It is a really good game. That'll be on there. So yeah, we played really well. It was disappointing that we came home empty-handed, but we're going to enter some more tournaments, and I will start doing vlogs, I think, while we're there at the tournament, because I think it's kind of fun to listen to my reactions as we start shouting on the pitch and stuff. But it's, like I say, it's such a good day out. So that was the reason I didn't upload yesterday. So I do apologise if you're not into football, but I had prior commitments. I did try and record one in the morning before I set off, but I thought, do you know what? It'd be better if I did one after. Do you know what I mean? When I got home and I could tell you all about it, because beforehand I could only say, oh, I'm entering a tournament, we'll see how it goes. Now I've told you about what happened and stuff. So, that was that. The second point that I'm going to talk about is, a few weeks ago I was doing a bit of a work experience sort of thing. It wasn't work experience, it was just helping a friend out and his boss for his work. And me and my friend went along, and it was the same guy that's my keeper on a football, 5-a-side on a football. So we turned up and we helped him out, and there was the best scene that ever happened on that day, and it literally is, and I hope you enjoy it because it's so good. I'm sat giving out I'm stood giving out flyers to the random people as they walk past, and I'm saying like, do you want to look at these? I think we're Chips Away, that was called. Look at Chips Away, Chips Away, Chips Away, like that, handing the leaflets out. And this woman, so this like, she was about 50, I reckon, maybe 48ish, because there's a big difference between 48 and 50. Anybody that's 50 will tell you there is. So I'm giving flyers out, and I looked at her, and it was pouring it down outside. It was so cold, and I just went to her, I'm freezing. And she was like, oh, and she smiled and she laughed. She went, well, how long have you been here? And we'd been there for about 6 hours already in the cold. Just like I said, it was so cold. And I told her my sub story sort of thing, and she was like, oh my god, yeah, give me a flyer. She goes, I already got one, give me another one. Oh, and give me another one. Oh, and give me mum one. And her mum walked in, and now her mum were about, what? Her mum's probably about 70ish, 65ish, I reckon. So she's there, and my friend has got really fine hair, and it got it dyed. It got it dyed like a darky, bluey, blacky sort of colour. You know, you've probably seen it, black blue. And he stood there, and because it's fine, it was dark that colour. It looked like it was wet, sort of thing. And it was just hilarious the way she did it, because the old woman, you know, you'll see this sometimes. People will just like say what they really mean, but without actually meaning it in the offensive way, but they just sort of say it. So I'm stood there talking to her, and we'd not been outside. We were under shelter all day, and I'm giving myself a story, and the mum walks past, and she's like, the woman that was telling her mum, saying, oh, they've been here since 6 o'clock, they've been doing all this thing, and she goes, and the woman, without a second hesitation, turned to Simon. She went, oh, and they've made you stand out in the rain as well. And I lost it. I just started hysterics, because and the mum was doing the daughter, which is the 50-year-old, was doing exactly the same. She was laughing. She was like, no, mum, they've been inside. Because that's just how it looks. That's his face. That's what he normally looks like. And we started killing ourselves. And literally, again, without a second hesitation, one moment to the next, the woman, the 75-year-old, just went, oh, I am sorry. And that was it. We lost it again. And I just shouted, yeah, I'm sorry as well. I've got to look at him all day. And it was just the funniest thing. Might not sound that funny now, but it was so funny. If you'd have been there, one of those moments. We killed ourselves. We was grumpy then for a full day. Literally was. Every time I looked at him, I just see his face. Because it did look like he'd been out in the wet, in the rain. Oh, funny as well. I was like, yeah, that's just how he looks. That's his normal face. So, anyway, that's wasted about 3 minutes of your life. I do apologise. The next part, the last part I'm going to say is a little thing I put on Facebook the other day, and I literally think it's the most awesome thing in the world. Anybody else here? And I don't know how many people could be listening to this, but anybody else here sneeze? When you sneeze, do you like do like a girly sneeze? Because I've got quite a feminine sneeze. Achoo! That sort of thing, really high pitched. As you can tell with my voice, I'm very high pitched. So I sneeze like that, achoo. And I'm not sure if the mic's bobbling up and down, by the way. I'm sorry if it's causing feedback. Anyway, I sneeze and go achoo, girly. And I literally, as I did it, I was just in the bathroom. I sneezed, and I pulled a proper heroic pose, just like a proper Herculean pose. And I thought, this is the MOAB, woo! Proper Herculean pose. And then that was it. I started laughing at myself. And I thought, wouldn't it be awesome, right, if everybody that sneezed pulled a pose, like just in the streets, just like a proper manly, heroic. It doesn't have to be manly. It could be a feminine heroic pose. But do you know what I mean? That's sort of like a victory pose, like a victory sneeze pose. I thought that would be sick. If everybody does that, that would be the funniest thing in the world. Just everybody you see walking down the streets going, achoo, and then next thing you know, pulling like a javelin stance or something like that. It would be sick. So, next time you sneeze, I'm going to issue it to you. Next time anybody sneezes here, I want you to pull a pose instantly and take a picture. And you can send me the pictures on Twitter, and I'll put my Twitter obviously in the thing. I want you to send me the pictures on Twitter, because it would be sick. Like, I will start one off, I'll pull a sneeze and I'll do a heroic pose after I've sneezed. If you can do it, it's really difficult, but I know if you're with somebody else and you're about to sneeze, if you can give them the camera before you sneeze, that would be sick, because they can catch everything. Right guys, that's the end of my time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you all very soon Bye. Come on, you know you want to. Push that subscribe button. Yippee!